Hello, what's up? We are back again. How you guys doing? Okay, so we are doing this. So is it visible? Let me just. Oh, Hmm. All right. So we are about to implement this network monitor module. We already have our like directory watcher and process monitor in place. We did few things in morning, and now we are going to implement our network monitor module. So basically, what are we going to do? Let me open this thing. All right, I'll be on the left so that you guys can see. Okay, so we need to implement a network module. Sorry, we need to implement a network module, right? How can I hide this? Anyways, so we are going to implement a network monitor module. Maybe I can shift it over here. Yeah. All right. So we are going to implement a network monitor module. Let's discuss what all do we need. Network monitor. Okay. Yeah. So what we are going to do in this is, first of all, we will detect a number of requests on each port, right? How this will help us. So if we track a number of requests on each port and we set a bound, then we can know that someone is continuously accessing our port. So it's a kind of threat, right? It's a kind of attack. So we will monitor that thing, and we will keep this thing to check if someone is like continuously requesting on our port. Secondly, what we'll do is we'll have alerts, and these alerts are dependent on this thing. So whatever I said over here, so we have a threshold. All right, we'll have a threshold just like we did in memory and CPU. So if this threshold is passed on a port, we will raise an alert. All right, we will monitor traffic. So traffic monitor, right? Traffic will be monitored as well, and there is thing called SYN packets. So we will detect this thing as well. So SYN packets. So these are the fundamental part of TCP, right? A three-way handshake used to establish a connection between client and a server. When client want to initiate a connection, it send a SYN packet to a server which contains client's initial sequence number and other parameters. The server then respond with a SYN acknowledged packet, acknowledging the client's request and setting up its own sequence number. Finally, a client sends an acknowledgement packet to confirm the connection. So thus completing a three-way handshake, right? So we will also monitor these packet rates as well. So that is called SYN flood. All right. So we will detect the SYN flood detect. It will be a SYN. Hmm. So it's called SYN flood detection. All right. So we intend to do all these things. Let's see what it takes to implement these things. But before that, first of all, we need to understand TCP and how we can capture those packets in Rust, right? Capturing packets in Rust. How we can capture these packets in Rust. All right, so we will do that. For that, we have some crates. All right, uh, we'll use pnet. All right, let me just drag it over here. We'll use pnet and eth0 for specific port, for specific interface specific monitoring. So we'll use pnet eth0. All right, so let's first of all identify, like, understand this thing, this crate. Maybe we can have some sample code here that will help us. First of all, let's go with this. All right, guys, if you are new to the channel, check out my videos and feel free to like this video and share it with your friends as well, and come say hi on the chat. So we have 9. So how's the stream going? Is it going good? Is there any issue with audio video of the stream? Are you guys able to, watch it? Let me know. So there are lots of reason to use low level networking and many more. Like this stream, people. Come on, chat. Say hi. Let's talk. I am very new to this field, right? I mean, this topic. I have to completely implement this thing from scratch. Not very scratch, like I will be using crates, but at least the feature that we need, like, so that I have to do. So for that, I need to understand these things, TCP and all and all. So first of all, let's start with very basics. Let's, write something so that I can know what's like happening on my network. For that, I'm using maybe so I figured out few crates like pnet, pcap, right? These things will do. And for this we won't be using we won't be using like like basic threads, right? We'll be using environment. So we'll be using Tokyo for async functions. So we'll do that. Great performance, but comes with a number of other issues: lack of memory safety, lack of thread safety, lack of high level abstractions, part of the local, right? So using libpnet and Rust, you get the best of both worlds: the higher level abstraction, memory, thread safety, alongside the performance of C. All right, guys, come on. We'll be starting in few minutes. So, as I can see, there are around 12 to 15 people watching, and it would be awesome if you give a like. And if you are related to this field, then you can help me out. Also, you can check out my videos on the channel. I'll be posting this code and already posted the previous implementation on my GitHub repository. Let me just mm, post it on the chat. All right, I'll be pinning this pin message. So the code is written like the code is already on GitHub, the previous implementation of file watcher and directory watcher and process monitor. And now we'll be implementing this network monitor. All right. So if any one of you can give me any heads up, what else I can do, what else I need to, figure out, please feel free to come on chat, and it would be awesome if you guys give it a like. So let's aim for 20 likes in this stream. We have 17 people watching, so each one of you can contribute and give it a like. We'll have 17. Then we'll wait for 3 more people, and then will be good. Hello, hello, light. Hi, how you doing? What's up? All right, people. So I'll be doing this, and I will be watching chat in between. But let's figure out what is this thing, and we can figure out few simple code to at least get started. And your task is to help me out. If you are familiar with these things, then maybe you can help me out. Hello, electromatic. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot. So let's aim for 20 likes. I'll be doing this, and we both shall do our parts. All right. So we'll be using this thing, pnet. All right. It says it has some network utilities that, like, stacks such as provided by this standard library. A data link layer, it can be useful directly on the data link. So yeah, so actually we need to monitor live things as well. So live network monitoring will be there. All right, so using this libpnet should work with latest stable version of Rust. And we also need I'm sorry, so we also need a pcap as well. So let's search this as well. Uh, Great. Failure. Mm-hmm. So we need this as well. What it says. This is Rust language created for accessing packet sniffing capabilities. Right? We definitely need this. Okay, so this will help us like getting the sinful attack that we said and DDoS attack that we intend to do. Let's see how much we can do and what all problems do we face. It looks very alien to me, but I think we will, somehow understand this. So packet sniffing capabilities, definitely we are going to use this pcap and pnet. Let's go on their documentation. So how is the stream going, guys? I can see there is no like. It would be very motivating if you like the stream, and please don't subscribe, like don't force subscribe to the channel. You don't have to if you don't want. That is all right. Feel free to check out my videos and only subscribe if you are related to the field, and if you think that if there is any new video out from this channel you can watch that, only then subscribe. There is no need to subscribe forcefully and all. So yeah, all right. So the peanut packet crate providing infrastructure for packet module, detailing module, which allows sending and receiving data directly. So we have this thing, the fairly useful course on the Ethernet Eco server. Wherever packet is received on an interface, it echoes the packet back, reversing the source and destination address. So can we? Why? What's there? Why? The example is not tested. A bit of topic, but you have heard about copy party project. Could have a Rust rewrite. Okay, copy party project. I just wait a minute. Is it copy party or copy paste? Copy party project. No, no, no. I didn't heard of it. No, I was just looking. So I. So what's copy parting? Copy party. Is it copy paste you want to say? It's on GitHub. Okay, let me check. Uh, it would be good if you can send me the link, but I'll check. Oh, okay. I got. It's in Python. Is it in Python? So it's 9001 copy party. Is it? Let's see what it does. Portable file server with accelerated resume FTP, TTP, Telecom, media index, thumbnail, all in one file, node apps. Okay. Okay, turn almost every any device into a file server. Oh, great. This is good. Good, 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 good. This is good. Yeah. Yeah, got it. I got it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yes, yes, we can. Yeah, there should be rewrite of this thing in Rust, of course. But are there, it must be available, right? It's, counterpart in Rust. Maybe. Hello, hello. How you doing? It's a good, maybe I can, fork it. I will check it out. Uh, I just saw some, okay. So copy party client for Android, it's already in Java. Hmm. Yes. Maybe let me copy this link. I'll keep it with me. I'll see if I get time right. So maybe check out how it works and all. Yeah, it's a good project to like work on. I mean, thanks for sharing it. Let me just save this link. Get a hand rest for the keyboard, good for ergonomics. Yeah, I have like these, some black due to the friction. So yeah, I'll take that. Some black marks due to the friction on both on my wrist. Yep. Okay, so this fairly okay. Implement this thing, but I don't understand why it is not okay if it's not tested. Let's first see what it does. Hmm. So the code implements an Ethernet echo server. So it's an echo server. It means whenever a packet is received, it echoes the packet back, reversing the source and destination address. Is it reversing or revealing? It should be revealing. Anyways, maybe reversing. Okay, so what it does? Okay, interface name. Find network interface with the provider. So we have data link and we have it. Just a minute, I'm getting a notification. Hello. Oh, Yeah. Woohoo. I'm back. Hmm. Okay. Sing. This thing is completely alien to me. Hmm. Yes. Where was I? I was saying this thing is completely alien to me. I don't know how do I start this. Hmm. Is your library Notify? Yes, I'm using Notify for directory watching. So yeah, what does it mean? What is the update duration? No, so I'm not sure what you're asking. Update duration for what? I mean, so the Notify directory that I use, the Notify crate that I use, what it does is it will loop on a given directory and then is continuously watch for the events. uh, so it's not like, I mean, I'm using notify create and wrapping things on top of it for file watching. For process monitoring, I'm using sysinfo create. And for this network monitoring, I'll be using these crates pcap, pnet, and yeah. So yes, I said so as okay, let me just show. I'll loop it, right? I'll loop inside, and inside that loop, I'll be using channel from Rust. So that channel will emit like it has a transmission and receiver. So it always emits event, and we will receive that event. So let me just show what I'm doing. If I go to if I'm go to main file, and if I go inside this start monitoring. So as you can see over here, I have a channel, it has a transmitter and receiver, and there is a method of notify that is called recommended watcher. So it turns out that like different platform had different file systems, right? So it the most easy of them is Linux, but and you can use iNotify if you are only developing for Linux. You can use iNotify crate, it works best. But if you are using notify crate, it enable us to, like, implement cross platform. So I use a recommended watcher function. It will identify platform itself and create a watcher out of it. Then in a loop inside, as you can see, I'm receiving this the receiver. So the channel has transmission and receiver. I am tracking the receiver now. Receiver has events, and now I am like checking the events, what kind of event it is. So is it a create event? Is it a modify event? Is it a remove, delete event and all? So I'm tracking that. And this macOS uses FS events. So FS events has a security model that doesn't allow us to read something. So there can be an issue using notify create for macOS due to the how FS events is built, you know. And for process, yes, for process I have a delay. So process is like when I run process scanner on it, after a certain time interval, it rescan the process again and collects the data. That rescan time I have kept 20 seconds. That is completely changeable, so we can change that. So if I do like 5 seconds, then my entire like terminal gets filled up, and it was all, it was looking ugly on the terminal. So I kept it 20 seconds. Yes. So the update, the rescan duration for process is 20 seconds, and for like events, it will be on continuous loop. All right, guys. Thank you whoever liked. I got one like, and thanks very much. So now whoever likes, please say hi on the chat so that I can thank you. And let's aim for 20 likes, 20 or 25 likes. All right. So where were we? Let me close this thing. Yeah. Okay. So pnet. That's what we are looking for. Uh, pnet. So we have Ethernet over here. Which languages? Hello, bros. Thanks for coming here. I'm using Rust. Yes, yes, yes. You guessed it right. Yep. Yes, sir. So returns. So it has destination source. Maybe we can Ethernet. Do we have any? So this is the hard part, right? I don't have any idea how should I start this thing, right? I want to monitor my network and I have these crates. So how do I do that? I think it shows my lack of skills in these network. So, but again, it will be, it can be, you know, generated. Otherwise, we have Google everything. We can take help. This is great. Are you having knowledge in cybersecurity with Python? No, sir. I'm afraid I don't have. But I have, I have interest in cybersecurity because past few years, I this is all it security. This is all it security. Yes, this application that I'm like creating, it is a kind of app that will that comes under the part of that umbrella of security. So it monitor the changes if like for any uh, you know strict directories. Okay, IT. This is all IT security. Yes, 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 yes. So yeah, I was saying that I had interest, I have interest in like cybersecurity because I have installed Kali Linux a few years back, and I was very, interested in how these things work. So I have worked with like Burp Suite quite a bit because in a organization that I was working, I was writing a for a hotels management company. I wrote a backend for them. So the team from Mumbai they come and they have a guy that was working on Burp Suite, and I was really fascinated by watching that. He was just tracking my request, updating it on the fly, and sending it to my backend. And I said, man, this is amazing. So then after some times, when I got time, then I installed Kali Linux, learn a bit about these things. But again, I think for cybersecurity, you have to be know in detail about these things like system networks, and everything. So yeah, I mean, I don't want to be any script kiddie over there, so I just go on the top of it. And no, no, no. I am a web developer. I am learning Rust, and I like rewrote my one of the Node.js server in Rust. So, but currently I am working as a web developer. I work primarily with TypeScript, Rust, Node.js. So I'm a kind of a full stack dev. So there, I mean, that's what I'm saying. That coming from a web dev background to Rust is feels bit, but I have time. Like I have quite a time using Rust. But this network thing, I think it scares me. Currently, it's scaring me because I have no idea how I do that. I mean, if there is any tool, something like a Bubsuit or Wireshark, then it is easy. But to write something that will do this thing, I mean, I can simply make a search on Google and get this. But I really want to know how can I start this if I'm thinking in right direction or not. I mean, so that's what I was looking for. So this PCAP, you must have heard of NCAP. Yep, Wireshark does that. What I am trying to do. Yeah, it. I hate hackers as a dev. Avoiding API manipulation is the thing I do right now. Flaw in rest from the architecture level. Great. Yeah. So Wireshark, no. So Wireshark is like I haven't worked on it, but I tried it when I had Kali Linux. So what it does is, if you open Wireshark, it will show all the stats of your network, and you just select one network, and it will show complete details about your packets. What kind of I mean, there are like a I mean, it's a complete tool. Wireshark is very famous tool for like monitoring network. But what I have seen is I can see all my network. It doesn't read all networks. So if this is my system and I open Wireshark, whatever is coming and out, going out from my network, it will read that. It has a kind of table somewhere, and it continuously read it in real time. And yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, so electromagnetic, yeah, it was like I was fascinated to see that. Let me tell you what was it. So I bros, and also all that automatic SP have deep packet inspection installed on their data centers. Hmm. Yes, sir. Whoever is connected to your network. So basically, it does that. Yeah. So you connect to a network. So Wireshark, what does is it's a kind of a pen testing tool, right? So there is a network. There is a public network. Let's say a railway station or something like that. So everyone is connected to there, and you just go and connect, and you open your Wireshark, and now you can see all the things over there. Now you know who is making request, and also I'm like, it sounds very simple, but it's not, trust me. To like read all those logs of that, you always, so you have to be like really, you should have a good knowledge about that. But yes, it works like that way. Hello, Nirjar Kheto. I'm building a Rust application. So I'll be monitoring my network right now. And yes, I have noted it down. So I'll be monitoring my network, and I'll be monitoring the request on each port, and I will generate alerts if a request on any port exceeds through a threshold. So let's say I have a threshold of 50 requests on a port. If in, let's say, in a given interval of time, it exceeds 50 limit, then it means that someone is trying to connect on my port very vigorously. So it's a kind of DDoS attack, right? So you attack on a port so much that it overfloods and it makes the whole system down. So we'll try to monitor that. We'll also try to detect the SYN flood detection and capturing. I mean, this is intended. I'm not sure how do we like do that. We'll see. Yeah, yeah, it's not so simple. I mean, if you have knowledge, then Wireshark, these are the tools, right? So Kali Linux is very excellent tool for pen testers. Like, it's a thing. Yeah, so electromatic, what I was saying is, so I wrote a backend. What it does is, it does hotel booking, right? So a front end makes a request, and backend just takes the request, and it initiate the process and all. So what that guy was doing was, he was sitting in between. He was tracking the request from front end, and let's say there is a booking of $10 or $20. I mean, in India it was in rupees. So let's say there was a booking of 1200 rupees. Then it convert them, and manipulate the packet data with the cookies as well. it manipulates it to 20 rupees, 30 rupees, 50 rupees. So a backend team has to then perform the step of multiple validations. So if it's a a single company who is not aware of these kind of things, then they are doomed. So where there I encountered that guy, and it was very fascinating to see. Yes, so Nirjar, this is what we are building. So guys, we have 21 people are watching, and please leave a like, guys. Let's aim for 20 likes, and thank you whoever liked. Please say hi on the chat whoever liked so that I can thank you. Now let's go here. I think it's we have to figure out at least how to do that. At least we can see, we should see what's going on our network. At least a simple one line code, two line code, something like that. Ethernet, we have to something like do related to Ethernet, but we'll figure out. So these two crates will be using pcap is somewhat similar to, if you have heard of ncap, I mean ncap, uh and yeah, something like that. So it's related to packet capturing, and we have pnet. This is what we'll do now. Let's take help of our friend Google. How to see the request on our network and packets information in Rust using pnet. Great. Yep. So we have data link. It says data link, which allows the capture of raw packets. Then I think we need to process it to identify the IPs. Ethernet packet, parsing packet. Yeah, we need to parse it. Then first we'll capture it. We'll then parse it. We'll extracting layer 3 and layer 4 information. So if you have like this is what I'm reminding. So basically network is made of like 6 to 7 layers, right? This is what we read in our college and universities. Data layer and some application layer and something like this. So it says extracting layer 3 and layer 4. So what are these layers? So these layers are, I don't know. Let's check. Layers of a network. I wish I could have learned those things in college. Layers in a network. So I guess OSI model. Yeah, it says. So I think it has 7 layers. Correct. At least I know that. So it's called OSI model. It consists of 7 layers, each with a specific function, while the TCP/IP model is simple and comprises of 4 layers. In the OSI model, the network layer is the third layer. All right. So it talks about extracting layer 3 and layer 4, which is responsible for packet forwarding. Okay, that's why he is extracting level layer 3. And what's layer 4? Let's close this thing. So 3 is network for transport layer. Okay, so these 2 layers that are this thing will extract, right? Network layer and the transport layer. So I think transport layer will have all the information like host and all, and the network layer has all the information about the address, IP address, and all, like transmitter and receiver information. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Implementing a packet capture loop. Again, yes, it is true. We will implement a loop, and inside this loop, we will continuously monitor our thing. Maybe instead of loop, we can, make it time based. But if you want to like doing it in real time, then you have to, uh, add a few things like using Tokyo plus loop and async programming and all. So that'll do. So let's see, there is an article, beautiful article of Medium, network analysis, another one thing, basic pnet tutorial. I think this is what we need. Who is this series for? Rust developer interested in network programming. Yes, sir. Software engineering students. Anyone keen on learning new skills in Rust? Alright. Guys, we have 2 likes and we need 18 more to go. Come on, come on. Also, please let me know how the stream is going. Is it well? Are you able to watch an audio video perfectly fine? Come on, guys. We need 18 more likes. We have 17 people. If every one of you is going to hit like, we'll have 20 like in an instant. What? Dude, I forgot. It's 2:47 already. I have to leave. It's 2:47 already. I have to pick my wife. Dang. Damn it. What? Oh, so sorry. I'm still regretting this thing. Oh man, this is absurd. This is very humiliating. I'm really sorry, guys. I don't know should I like keep this stream like this or not. But trust me, I'll be back. I'll be back from here. Everything will be open like this, but I have to I'm sorry. I have to go pick my wife. I just forgot. I just lost track of time. Dude, this is insane. Uh yeah. I'm really sorry, guys. But thank you whoever liked, and thank you Abros, thank you Nirjar, thank you Electromatic. Uh, Thank you everyone. You guys are awesome. Thank you 1K Kedra. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for staying by. Thank you Light saying hi. Bye bye guys. I'm really sorry that I can't, be on the live, but I'll be back. I'll be back. Thank you very much. We'll continue this from here. Thank you guys. Bye bye. I'm really sorry. You guys are awesome. Yeah, 8 मिनट हो गया यार ये